Hey, what's up guys, my name is Nolf, and welcome to another PC build. Yes, I know, I said I wouldn't be doing... Well, I would be, but I wouldn't be doing them that early. But they're also the reason why my channel gets a couple of views. But anyways, but today's PC build is a bit different. You see, today's episode, or a PC build video, is $1,000 AMD build gaming PC. I am going with AMD on this build for the first time ever. I don't know if it's the first time. Maybe I did it before, but maybe first or second. But anyways, but this one was mostly made with the intent of knowing exactly what is what. And here it is. I've never dealt with the AMD stuff in the past. I know the processors are great. That's the reason why I mostly use them on the videos. Sometimes I use it, Intel ones. Why not? But the GPU ones are a little bit, and also I'm using the new GPUs. I believe it's new, at least from what I heard, which is the 7700 XT, 12 gigs. So yeah, I'm doing that because it's probably a perfect time for me to do this show. So this is the $1,000-ish gaming PC build using purely AMD parts, so CPU and GPU. So without wasting time, what else should I be talking about? Right, check my Twitch and Kick and subscribe to my channel, all in the description down below, except for the YouTube subscription. I mean, it's down there. Just subscribe, just click that. God. Anyways, back to the video. Now, starting off with the PC build, I'm going with the CPU first, of course. And the CPU of choice is going to be the AMD Ryzen 7 5700X. Again, it's getting a little bit older, but it's still really great. So it's 8 cores, it's great, it performs well. For the price, it's really good, and I mean, it's an AMD PC build. Why not just go with this one? So there's that. For the cooler, I went with this apparently new company that makes CPU coolers. I've actually never heard of it, but hey, maybe it looks good. The Thermalright Frozen Prism. Never heard of Thermalright, I think, at least from what I remember. But it's 240mm. It looks like it cools the CPU. As long as you don't do any overclocking, maybe it should just do just fine. Again, just by looking at it, it doesn't seem like the best thing in the world. But it cools, so there's that. So we're gonna go with it. And also cheap as hell, so why not? For the motherboard, I went with the Gigabyte B550U DAC. It's a normal ATX motherboard. It is... You can literally see it's a plain-looking motherboard. Very plain, actually, but... It's a start. I mean, it's good. It does have good ports, mostly. The VRM's heat sinks are not the best in the world, but it's there. It does some sort of cooling, and well, yeah, I mean, it really is plain looking. It does have a lot of things here and there, though, that's for sure. I mean, a lot of PCIe connections, and I mean, it looks fine, but it's mostly simple. Well, although again, for the price, why not? Let's go with it. Now, for the RAM stick, I went with the G.Skill Ripsaw's V16 gigs. It's a 3600 megahertz. It's dual stick. It does a job. It was mostly good for the price, but also because it just performs well. And also the color of the RAM is exactly how I wanted it to be. So it's a good RAM overall. So we're going with it. For the storage, I went with the PNY XLR8 CS3040. It's a 1TB of NVMe Gen 4 SSD. Is one of the cheapest one you can get while still performing really well, at least from what I know. There is a new version. I don't remember exactly what the name is. It's mostly the piece. I forgot what it's called. The color is black. The PCB is black. The PCB on this one is blue. There's the black one, which, I think it also performs slightly better. I'm not sure. But overall, I mean, it does a job. So, why not? Now for the graphics card, I went with the ASRock Challenger OC Radeon RX 7700 XT, 12 gigs. Oh, look at that, at 12 gigs instead of 8 like Nvidia does. Hey, I wanted to say it, I don't care. It's an AMD graphics card. I've never dealt with AMD before, but if you're planning to play games, this seems like a good GPU. At least if you're planning to play games at 1080p. So there's that. It's enough to play most new games, especially with the 12 gigs. It helps a lot. And yeah, overall, as an AMD GPU, it's very decent. It's very nice. I would recommend. Actually, I would recommend it even more. I mean, it really depends from what user to what users. But if you plan to play games, I'm sorry, but Nvidia, they're dumb. They're dumb. And for the money that this thing costs, I would rather get this than getting the Nvidia ones. So the 4060 Ti's or whatever it is. So yeah, unless you're planning to stream, which while AMD did improve in their video coding throughout, their graphical release, it's still not there. It's still not there. So definitely, and there's other things too, but definitely going with the Nvidia if you're planning to do something more than gaming. With that said, it still does a good job most of the things in some ways, especially gaming. So if you're planning to play games at a good price and good performance, yeah, RX 7700 XT feels like a good choice. And yeah, also good graphics card. Motherboard, what? For the power supply, I went with the AVGA 700GD. It's 7 watts, it's 80 plus, it's gold certified. It's enough to power the PC with an extra power, maybe even to put like some storage in there. A little bit of upgradability. Sure, it's modular. Not modular, sorry, what? It's not modular, it's all cables. I could have went with a modular, but I was starting to save up a little bit more money, so yeah, again, you could go with the modular, but I just went with it because of the price. It's like slightly cheaper than a modular. 650 watts though. Anyways, in general though, for the price and performance, it felt like a good power supply, so I went with it. Now, it's a little bit stupid for me to do this, but since I'm going with AMD, I went with the Fractal Design Pop Air case, but the orange and black one, because, team red, team green. Okay, yeah, fair enough. AMD is red, not orange. Anyways, I went with it because I thought it was funny. Also, it's the same case, just different color. It's orange. I know it's an out of nowhere thing for me to do, but hey, if I'm going with AMD for the first time, I might as well just go crazy. So on something at least. So this is the same case as before, but it's orange. Let's go. It's actually $10 more expensive because of the color. Maybe I made a mistake. The total price of this PC build is around $1,000 or 1,036. 1,036. Yeah, whatever. It's a little bit more than 1,000, but overall the PC itself just performs well, and for the price, it feels great. Change the case though. That was just a joke, or maybe not. But overall, if you want something like this for mostly gaming and you want to make sure that you play future games, this PC build feels a little bit more reasonable comparing to the Nvidia counterparts. Nvidia has been doing some weird choices, so if you're planning to play games, go with this one. I generally don't see the reason to go with Nvidia at these times. Go with this PC build. It will make more sense. Makes more sense. Excuse me. Anyways, yeah. So that is it for today's episode. Again, this is my first time doing a AMD PC build. So there's that. But I think I did a good job. And again, 12 gigs. Do that once in your life, Nvidia. Anyways, overall, for $1,000, if you're just planning to play games and that's it, or mostly just play games, it's a good PC build for $1,000. So, yeah. Again, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys liked it. If you guys want to see more, comment down below. Share this video. Give a like. Subscribe for more content. If you guys want to see more stuff, I do live streams from time to time. It's on the description down below. Kick, Twitch, All the link is down there. Also, if you guys want to see the parts for this PC, it's also in the description down below. So that's that. I'm linking everything down there. Overall, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys liked it. I mentioned to comment down below, right? Anyways, comment down below, share the video, subscribe, give a like, and I'll see you guys in the next PC build. That is definitely not going to be AMD. Anyways, okay, bye.